Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we managed to get the battery recipe that we wanted, and we started setting up everything we needed to get all of our various resources out so we could make our batteries. So we are going to be making use of this one, the classic battery recipe. However, I made a boo-boo. I finished, off camera, piping all the rest of the stuff in. So I brought the plastic in, I brought the aluminium sheet, the aluminium casings, and then I brought cable. I didn't bring the wire, I brought cable. So we need to fix this. So I have an awesome sink here because we need to drain all this so that we can then bring wire in, not cable. So yeah, that's a fun one. So I've just drained one line, as you can see I've cleared up there, and I'm just clearing this now as well to try and basically get it gone, because yeah, it needs to be gone. So that's a bit of a boo-boo. That's going to be too close to do that. Yeah, I thought it would be. Right, let's just do that, and then we'll grab you, and we will try and bring you... Hang on, no. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a lift 5, because we want a bit of pace. There we go. That's going to start trying to drain all of that out. And now we need to go and cut that line. So we need to find where that one's moving. Okay. It's not that. That's the steel pipes. Not that top one. Where? Right, so it's here. Ah, it's coming from over here. Okay, well that's fine then. We just cut that. Because we absolutely don't need that at all then. And we can get rid of that splitter. Okay, alright, well that's that done. So then we need to bring what we actually need, which is wire over here. So let's go and try and get that done quickly. And then we're going to need to go and find where we want to build our battery factory, because I'm still not sold on exactly where to do that. I haven't made that decision. It's still quite open. That decision's probably going to be made in this episode. Right, so here we are. We can drop down. Lovely. Okay. So now it's actually these that we want. Okay. And yeah, I've got a line I can use down there, so that works. So you can head down there. And that should plug that one straight in. Okay, that's fine. So that is going to try and get all that done. Right, one thing I do want to double check is exactly how much of these we're going to need, because I don't know if I want to try and drain that second line. But yeah, that's now just emptying out. Okay, let's have a look at our manufacturer again. What numbers are we actually working with? Like, how quickly are we going to burn through these? So we've got 45 sulfur a minute, 50 clad sheet, 60 plastic, and 90 wire. So I probably... That is quite a bit of wire per one. So I probably will bring that other one over. Look, because it's already over here, which is lovely. Right, that line's drained, so we can kill that, kill that. And I'm not going to put that back in yet, because if I put that back in, it's going to start filling this, and we need this empty before we put the copper in there. Otherwise, it's just going to start draining the copper. So, one of the weird bits we've got with how I've done this now is we've got this bit here, which is going to need to kind of cross out and then loop underneath, because, yeah, of how we've got that done. So, mean, the tidiest way, the absolute tidiest way would be to swap these two over. And I think that is probably what we'll do. So you go into that one now, and you return back up there. And then you are now coming here. And then we can trace this back and we can bring more copper in. Or we can bring more wire in, is what I mean. This is becoming quite the heavy bus. What am I missing? Concrete. Oh. Concrete. Because, of course, I'm not actually running that back over here yet. That's still over at the concrete factory. So, that's just wearing away on its own. So, just while we're running over, I'll just grab some more concrete. Now, a couple of things I want to mention just as things go on. Oh, that's pretty. Christmas tree all lit up. You know, got to leave it up all year now. I have... where was I going to say? Oh, yeah, we've had a few more people jump in on the Discord, which is lovely. Gets the conversation going a little bit more there. So please, by all means, drop into the Discord. What I will also say around that Discord as well is I've managed to get some automation set up so that you can get notified. Whenever a new video comes out, it will pop up and it will tell you on the Discord. It will also tell you on the Facebook page. I've managed to get both of those automated, so you will always be told when one of those new things come out. So if you do enjoy watching me and you find that you don't always get the notifications from YouTube, or I don't appear in your feeds or suggestions or whatever, hit it up on either the Discord or Facebook, because like I say, they're both getting there now. I'd probably say feel free to follow the Facebook, but the Discord will actually send you a notification. You'll actually have the active warning, or not warning, but you'll have the active heads up that something... Oh, there's the power going again. Yeah, you'll get an active heads up that a new video has gone up. So please, by all means, feel free to have a look at that. There are some conversations going on. We've got a channel, text channel. I'm sure it's called a text channel. We've got a text channel for basically every series that's going at the moment, including historic ones, so that you can discuss basically all of them. It doesn't just have to be a current series. So you can go and chit-chat to your heart's content. I am really pleased that we've got this going. I'm really worried about those heavy modular frames, how they seem to keep running out. Because we seem to be draining them quite a lot. It does bother me the way that doesn't line up until I tell it to. Right, and then we'll just duck under. No, power's gone. Ah. Right, let's grab a power line. What I need to do is have an actual, like, power line infrastructure under here, so that I can always just make sure I've got some power to move around with. Right. Whoa, case in point. Right, where did you go as a power point? There you are. Right, can you just come over here? What do you mean I didn't have enough juice? It's ridiculous. There we go. Right, and then we'll bring you over here. And that you can see it's now going to be hooked up nice and simply. Right, okay. Now you are going into that one. So it's going to flood that line. Lovely. So we've got the wire now filled out. Yeah, if you look, where is it? The modular frames, are they empty? Yeah, look, see, that's this line. It's already empty. We've already moved every modular frame that we've made on the journey round. And off camera, I did go round and I've just upgraded the belts back there. So hopefully that's going to start picking up. But yes, I have real concerns over the modular frames we're making and how quickly we appear to be burning through them. Because there's just none in here. But I mean, ho-hum, that is the worry we've got. Okay, so... there we go. That should, hopefully... that's still draining all the cable. Oh, phooey. How many we got left? We're getting there. We are getting there. Right, so I don't really want to move on from here until I've got this replaced, this set up, because I want to put this back in so that when we have the factory going, we can basically just set the train starting to go. What I do want to make sure is I want to make sure I've got the stuff for a frame, because I'm going to want that so I can bring some concrete over to wherever we get going. So I'm going to make a quick cut here, and I will catch you guys in a moment once this has finished draining. Okay, and here we are, we're back. That's now drained out. So I can take this down. And we can start filling with wire. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, so that's going to start filling nicely. Let's just make sure I've not messed that up again. Battery. We've got sulfur we're going to find. Hang on. Alclad aluminium sheets. Oh my word, I've done it again. Because that's not the casings, it's the sheets. Okay. Alright. So, take two. I'll be back once I've fixed this again then. Okay, right, and we finally got the aluminium sheets flying in here as well now. So... that in theory is now all sorted, and then the next question is, where do we set up our sulfur factory? Now, well, not sulfur, but battery factory. Now we've got a point here, and we've got a point here, and we've got a point here. And I'm trying to think which is going to be the best place for it. This is going to be the closest one to our train line, but this is all around the Titan Forest, which is a bit of a pain to try and deal with. Over here is kind of isolated, but it's up and it's kind of on the edge. Where are we? Near Caterium and Quartz. That might not be too bad, near Caterium and Quartz, but that'll be quite high up, I think. And then the other one we've got is all the way down here on the edge of Blue Crater, which we've not really got anything over here, so I think that's going to be a challenge to try and deal with. I think, considering our existing infrastructure, it's going to be one of these two. And I feel like maybe this one? I feel like that. I don't see we've got any anywhere else. I mean, that's kind of nice and central. But I mean, this is a busy area I wouldn't want to bring. Although actually, we've got a train line that comes down here, haven't we? We could just scoot off of that, come down that way. I'm also wondering whether we put some kind of bypass in, so we can completely skip the hub if we don't want it. Yeah, okay, alright, we're going to go and do that one. So we're going to head over to Oil Slick. I know lots of cuts back to back, but I'm kind of trying to, you know, keep you guys in the loop with what I'm thinking and all stuff along those lines. So, I will catch you guys when I get over there. Okay, so here we are, just pulling into Oil Exports 1. I mean, it's not that far a trip because, you know, the Nexus train hub is expanding so far out now. It's just over there. Feels like we could fly over there with the hover pack. Right, but let's have a look. We want to find that sulfur node, because we need to know where it is. 300 meters in that direction. Okay, already lost power on our jetpack. So it's somewhere over here. Swap it to our regular jetpack so we can fly. Is it up there? I mean, we're already in a stinky swamp forest. Right, let's go and have a look. Are you up here? Oh, I hear something being upset with us. did it go? 40 metres. Aha! So it's down there. Okay. Okay. Meanie getting me while my back's turned. Come on. Cool. Okay, so we could probably... I'm just sitting here thinking about this. We could probably try and concrete basically all along here and draw that node up. So if we grab, you know, a nice thick foundation... Why am I not... Ah, okay. And we align it to the world grid and we try and sync it a bit. There we go. And then we can just zoop out a load. Right. First things first then, to try and get all of this going, we are going to want our miner. Where are we? Miner Mark 2. We need to make a couple of miners to do that. That's fine, we can do that. We can then start looking at this sulfur. We can start making the battery here. But I want to get a train line set up here as soon as possible. I mean, I'm kind of... Okay, that's taller than I was hoping. Because I want to bring a concrete train over. So I want to be able to do that. So I'm just bringing this over here so I can grab one as quickly as I can. Okay, we're going to need... We are going to need a ramp. Okay. And we're slightly off. Let's have a look. So... If we have you there, just to get you lined up, can you find a join to go on to? Oh, I didn't mean to land on that train. Okay. So what we can do is we can actually cut this for a moment. Bring you forward. Reconnect you. Bring you up here. Because this is only going to be temporary just to allow... the train to come along. Right, and then you are coming to basically right here. And then going back to where you were. I'm going to grab that. And hook you on there. You know, ghost train's going through stuff, but like I say, this is going to be temporary. Right, now I've got power, I should be able to use this. Yep. Right. And pathing signals, yeah, we'll have to sort out pathing signals for this in a bit. But let's bring that as far as I can get it to go. Like that. Let's try and fill in some of the concrete. I have concrete already. Lovely. Right, can you loop around? Because I want you to hook back in on yourself. Just trying to find a way to get it to come around. Like that. And like that. Okay, then we can take this out. We can put our train station in. Can't afford the concrete. Okay. Let's have some suspended trains. That's fine. Right, train station. Floor is too steep. That's fine. We'll give you a floor. Come on. I need some more concrete from all this stuff. Right, are you going to let me put it down now? Floor is too steep. Ah, come on. Right, what about now? Yeah, now you do it. Okay. Cool. Right. And then you're going in there, you're going in there. And we can... So it's an electric locomotive, put a couple of freight cars. And you, my friend, are going to be... concrete. That's quite literally it. And your job is to go to... concrete station and come back here. Go. Bring me some concrete. Right. We probably do need to sort out some block signals. Sure, okay, right. Because that's now a two-way line. Yeah, they don't need to be part of the same block. We can do that just to let things go. Okay. I mean, I'm sure there's probably going to be a collision here as it comes back in at one point, but I'm hoping this train's not going to run too much. The whole point of it is to go and fetch concrete for me so that we can continue working on our infrastructure. And we can then set up a proper train station with some proper connections once we've got some of this concrete done, because ultimately what I want to do is I want that train I've just sent off to, where are we? It's already over here. I want this to basically, when it's picked up from the concrete station, to just come back here and wait here. I'm not, I want to cancel its path at that point. But we are going to want to have power for our miner. So let's set that going at the moment, and we're going to want to maximise this as much as we can. There we go. So I think that's going to get us 300. Ooh, I thought that was going to be more than that. 300 a minute. Okay. All right. So let's start doing some maths then while we wait. So if we get our manufacturer and we look at our battery, that's 45 a minute. So we've got 300 divided by 45. So we can do 6 2/3 of these. Okay. And what does that give us? That's going to give us 30 batteries a minute. So we've then got 6.666666 times 30. So about 200 batteries a minute. Okay. I don't know how much we're going to use. I don't know whether that's going to be enough. Should hopefully be enough to get us going. Right, you're all the way over here now. Like I said, I just want to catch it for when it gets there, so I can say, oh, that's aluminium. Where's... oh, there's concrete station. Okay, so you are pulling into it now. I literally want this to tick over, and then I'm going to turn it off. So, and then, yeah, we'll have to wait for the concrete to come back, and then we can literally just start paving everything here and working out our plans from there. Because I want to have the train come in on the floor that we've got, and then I want that to be a logistics floor where we unload all of the aluminium, everything else we've been working at. There we go. Right. Edit timetable. Cancel concrete station. Save. Right. That should. Yeah, because I've got cancel docking there, so it is docking at the moment. That's loading. That's fine. So that's what we want. It's going to come back here. Yeah, so we'll just pave this whole area. Oh, wow. I really have run out. And... ooh, what have we got there? You know, there's a blow-upable rock. What's under the rock? Is it anything good? No. It appears to be a completely useless, destructible rock. Nothing under it at all. Well, what was the point in that then? I was hoping for something interesting. Okay, so... I suppose while we're waiting for that train to come back, let's just have a quick look in here, because we're a lot closer to here than I thought we were going to be, and just double check what was going on with the heavy modular frames. Well, not the heavy modular frames, the normal modular frames. How many have you got in there? 168. That's a bit better than it was. It was like 150 something before. So I am hoping that this is sorting itself out. It's just, you know, spinning up a bit. Yeah, see, I don't like all these yellows, but I know we're not at full speed yet. So you're missing reinforced plates. Well, the reinforced plates are coming from over here. You're full of plates. You're not. Yeah, that's it. It's running out of plates, isn't it? Okay. How are we looking underneath? Because I'm making more plates than I actually need. So, you guys are going over here. And they're both going up. Okay, so all of the plates are going up. Fine. That's good. There's our autosave. Oh yeah, I want to get in here. Right. So those are all of our plates coming in. We've then got some reinforced plates going down. Okay. Alright. So that was going down. And I'm going to guess some of the other plates then. Yeah, are just scooting around the back, aren't they? Yeah, so they scoot around here. Okay, I mean that's all balanced. I don't really want to change any of that at the moment. Because that's all balanced for when we get the tier 3 miners. Because that was what we did all the maths on. What I'm wondering if we can do though is if we drop down here... Oh, hang on. I thought I still had power down here. Oh, blast. Come on then. Oh, there's our concrete train. Come on. Where do I get power back? There we go. Right. That's sinking normal plates. It's fine. Normal plates. Modular frames. Right. So I'm actually going to cut that. Because if we back up on reinforced plates, it then means everything else will flow a bit more nicely. Okay. But I mean, backing off reinforced plates does not appear to be an issue at the moment. Okay, that's fine. So, there's our concrete train. We can get going on the paving now. Oh, oh, ah. No power. And I'm not going to be close enough to that train line. Hey, buddy. Don't mind me. There we go. Right. Okay. And there we go. That should give us plenty of concrete to get all this done. There we go. And we can just get going with filling a lot of this in. Okay. Right, and then we're going to want, I don't know, a load more space for the logistics and everything else along there. There we go. And we're going to have to do a little bit of clearing. So I think I'm going to be doing some of that off camera, because I don't think it'll be interesting for you guys to watch me literally just lob these around and go boom. You know, other than indestructible trees. What are you? Come on. Right, you're stuck on there now. And you're still not doing it. Okay. What is this? Magic tree. Okay. Fine. But either way, you kind of get the point I'm making. I'm going to be doing a little bit of clearing and making space. So, yeah. Not the most interesting, but I'll just crack on with that in my own time. But yeah, other than that, thank you all very much for joining me. Likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those that do that. As I mentioned earlier, we've got the Discord going. So please come along, join on the Discord, help in the discussions. There are definitely satisfactory discussions going on in there, particularly around people having difficulty with trains and what they can do to try and get them fixed. So come join in, give suggestions. Also, it gives you the notifications for when new videos come out, because I've got all that automation set up and that's working quite nicely. I've been testing it for the last couple of week or so. So yeah, that's working for those that have been seeing that. Thank you very much to my patrons. It's very much appreciated. Please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for both this and for Stranded Deep, so you can explore the world at your own leisure. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time. Boom.